So, something to confess, I have ADHD. Now, you might have heard of this word before, the full name for it being Attention Deficit Hyperactivity Disorder. I know, long name. If you have, you're probably picturing this noisy little boy who can't sit still, always suddenly asking the teacher random questions, running around everywhere, acting like he's on a sugar high brought on by eating an entire pack of M&Ms. You get the picture. However, there is one problem with this picture, that being, it's inaccurate. Whenever I tell someone I have ADHD, they always react with surprise. Oh, they say, but you don't see ADHD? I mean, your grades are good. But here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen, ADHD is a spectrum. You've got the kind who can't sit still, and then you've got people like me with inattentive type ADHD. Inattentive type ADHD means an inability to pay attention. We daydream, get bored quickly, lose focus, fall asleep in class. Though, not me, of course. Teachers, if you heard that, no you didn't. Essentially, we're always off in our own little world. But because of the fact that it all happens inside, it's also a lot harder to spot. When I was 13, I went to a Chinese independent high school, and having to study actually hurt. I didn't want to memorize things like, how many millimeters of rain Singapore gets in comparison to Malaysia? I mean, who uses that? Logically, I should have been able to. My memory's good, I knew that. But somehow, whenever I sat down to open the textbook, I wanted to scream. I was close to failing several subjects, but my classmates were scoring in the 80s to 90s. Why couldn't I do what they were doing so easily? It made me feel stupid. I know why now, of course. It's because I'm ADHD. There are things my brain just can't do, and simply trying harder won't cut it. So instead, I learned to make things easier for myself. I switched schools, I researched, I found coping strategies, and stopped holding myself to impossible standards. I went to therapy, and I'm not ashamed to admit it. It helped. And little by little, I realized that being ADHD isn't so bad after all. Up till now, I've painted it in a pretty negative light. But the thing is, ADHD is a double-edged sword. Despite how easily I get distracted, if I really put my mind to something, nothing can stop me. Even though I procrastinate a lot, I'm also efficient when it comes to it. As much as ADHD is my weakness, it is also, in a sense, my superpower. Ladies and gentlemen, being ADHD isn't some alien thing. It isn't bad or scary. Our brains just work differently. There are about 5 to 7% of people worldwide who have ADHD. So statistically speaking, I might not even be the only ADHD student in this room. Ultimately, what I'm saying is, there are more of us than you think. So be kind, keep an open mind, and learn about these things. And hey, if it seems like one of your friends or family members are struggling, or if you yourself relate to anything I've said, a professional opinion doesn't hurt. After all, ADHD is my weakness, but also my superpower. It can be yours too. Thank you.